I'm going to be making chocolate vegan cupcakes using a recipe I found on GretchensVeganBakery.com. I'll put a link to the website in the description. So to get started, you're going to need Duncan Hines cake mix. I like the Devil's Food cake mix a lot. It's chocolatey, but not like too chocolatey, and it's really moist. So I recommend getting this box of Duncan Hines cake mix, and it's also vegan, which is important. Next, you'll need egg replacer. I got this at my local Mom's Organic Market. Egg replacer is super helpful and it's easy to use. You just replace it wherever your recipe calls for eggs. You just use the egg replacer as a replacement for the eggs in the recipe. Next, you'll need soy milk. The recipe calls for soy milk. I recommend getting the original soy milk, not any flavored types of soy milk. I recommend using the original soy milk. Next, you'll need all-purpose flour, sugar, canola oil. Well, the recipe actually calls for vegetable oil, but I rather use canola oil, and I think they're pretty interchangeable. So I recommend using canola oil, but you can use vegetable oil as well. You'll need baking powder, cocoa powder, non-stick cooking spray, a whisk, or a hand whisk. Those machines if you have it, but I only have a whisk, so either one works fine. Toothpicks to check on the cupcakes when they're in the oven. And you'll need some measuring cups or measuring spoons. You'll need the 1 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/2 teaspoon, and 1 tablespoon. Before I forget, you also need a cup of water. But yeah, that's everything you need to make this vegan chocolate cupcakes. So time for the moment of truth. Gonna try these vegan cupcakes and see how they turned out. I took 2 out. They've all cooled down, and so far they look really good, really chocolatey. I'm going to now cut it in half and see what happens. The center, it's definitely very soft, very moist still. It's easy even when I break it up. It's not dry at all. Looking at it, I know I'm like destroying this cupcake, but it holds together really well, which is really surprising because we're using that egg replacer. But it shows really how great the egg replacer is, because the cupcake is not completely crumbling. It has support, it has weight to it, and also the inside is nice, moist, and crumbly. So I do recommend this. I know it does take some time to make, and you're adding ingredients to a cake mix versus just adding water, eggs, and vegetable oil. You're adding flour, egg replacer. But I think if you have dietary restrictions, you can have dairy, or if you're vegan, I think this is a good option. I'm gonna just take a quick bite. It tastes really good. Honestly, I prefer this method than the actual original cake box version. I think it tastes really good. I wouldn't have known it's vegan at all, and I've actually shared this with my family and they all like it. So I think it's definitely worth a try. And let me know in the comments if you guys have tried it, or you have another way of doing it, or if you have another cake mix or another Duncan Hines or other brand of cake mix that you prefer to use when making a vegan cake or vegan cupcakes or vegan muffins. Let me know. But overall, I think this turned out really great. Tastes really good, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of them right now.